liar. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a hype about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm on away from that micro route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give them the key, and it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team. She want a team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. On a leash, feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Boom, da, dum, dum, da, ima, da, 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 go!
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go in Western New York. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
47-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 32 yards.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. It's Jalen Phillips into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And
how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On first down, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
8 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On the return, it's Covey. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
First down is in at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On the move past the 40. And he will score. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
On second down, here's Allen. A sign that open man is nuts. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Allen goes with the pop pass. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Caught by the veteran, that's Brandon Cooks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
19 more yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
What's that?
On the carry, it's Cook. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Here's Allen to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle. 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
63.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Dorian Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
To the air again, Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Allen to throw on second down. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Allen to throw on 1st and 10. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down. Big time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 43 yards.
That's another Bill.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Round 80!
They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. To the air is Allen. That is caught by the tight end, Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. 1st down and more past midfield. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Ball
6.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A design run here for Allen. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the loss.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty. And the kick is good.
Bills 14. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run.
That's the rookie first-rounder, Maxwell Hairston. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
He's got it at the 7. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Very set. On anyone. Miami. Hey, Silver.
Hurts to the air on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That's Goddard in motion. And he'll get about 5.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5.
Great, set. 180.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. Tried to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. First down and more inside the 30. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now, and here's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen moving outside the pocket, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Great.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. In the middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and that's exactly what they're able to do on that 1st down play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Look out.
From the gun, here is Allen. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
What is that?
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
What's that?
Allen working from the pistol. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Johnson now to return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Take it to the house. Grade 19! Look out!
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Look out!
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee.